Did you know that India holds 9 major river systems which cover over 70% of the country's land? Yes, you heard that right. These rivers stretch from the icy heights of the Himalayas to the lush landscapes of the Deccan Plateau, and from the arid regions of the west to the fertile plains of the east. Each river system is a world in itself, with its source, length, tributaries, and the direction it flows. They're not just water bodies, but lifelines that support millions of lives, shaping the economy, ecology, and culture of the regions they flow through. From the sacred Ganges to the mighty Brahmaputra, from the swift Yamuna to the serene Godavari, each river tells a unique story. So, are you ready for a fascinating journey along these riverbanks? Let's dive into the intriguing details of these river systems, which play a vital role in India's ecological and economic landscape. First, we explore the Ganges, often referred to as India's lifeline. The Ganges, or Ganga as it's locally called, originates from the Gangotri Glacier in Uttarakhand. It's a river that has been stirring the Indian consciousness for centuries, being both a symbol of purity and a provider of sustenance. Winding its way through the plains for over 2,500 kilometers, it's not just a river, it's an integral part of the Indian identity. The Ganges is the longest river in India, and is home to a myriad of tributaries, each contributing to its mighty flow. The Yamuna, Son, Gandak, and Kosi are just a few of these tributaries that add to the grandeur of the Ganges. The Ganges flows primarily in the eastward direction. It courses through the states of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and West Bengal. Finally, it merges with the Bay of Bengal, creating the world's largest delta, the Sundarbans. But the Ganges is not just about geographical facts, it's a living entity, a lifeline that supports millions of lives along its banks. It's a source of water for drinking, irrigation, and energy production. It's an economic hub, fostering trade and commerce. Moreover, the Ganges holds a special place in the heart of India. It's deeply intertwined with the spiritual beliefs of the people. It's revered as a goddess, a purifier, and a healer. The Ganges is the venue for numerous religious ceremonies and festivals, including the world-renowned Kumbh Mela. However, the Ganges is more than just a river or a goddess. It's a symbol of India's heritage and culture. It holds stories of ages past, of civilizations that flourished on its banks, of empires that rose and fell. It's a testament to India's timeless spirit. The Ganges, with its mighty flow and cultural significance, truly serves as India's lifeline. It's a river that has shaped the destiny of the country and will continue to do so for generations to come. The Ganges, with its mighty flow and cultural significance, truly serves as India's lifeline. Next, we navigate through the Brahmaputra, a transboundary river that connects India with its neighboring countries. The Brahmaputra, also known as the Son of Brahma, is more than just a river. It's a lifeline, a symbol of unity, and an ecological marvel. This mighty river originates from the Yangtze Glacier near Mount Kailash in the Tibetan Plateau. From there, it flows eastwards through Tibet, where it's known as the Yarlung Tsangpo. As it enters India in Arunachal Pradesh, it takes on the name we're familiar with, the Brahmaputra. Stretching for more than 2,800 kilometers, the Brahmaputra is one of the longest rivers in India. It courses through the scenic valleys of Assam and into Bangladesh, where it merges with the Ganges and Meghna rivers, eventually emptying into the Bay of Bengal. The Brahmaputra boasts a network of tributaries that are impressive in their own right. Key among them are the Subansiri, Manas, and Teesta rivers. These tributaries, each with their unique ecological features, contribute to the river's immense volume and help sustain diverse habitats in its basin. As for its flow direction, the Brahmaputra is unique among Indian rivers. It's one of the few that flow from east to west, a characteristic that has shaped the culture, economy, and biodiversity of the regions it traverses. The strategic importance of the Brahmaputra cannot be overstated. It's a vital waterway for transportation, a source of hydroelectric power, and a lifeline for agriculture in the Northeast. Its basin is rich in biodiversity, home to a variety of flora and fauna, including several endangered species. However, the river also poses challenges, primarily through frequent and devastating floods. Yet these floods replenish the soil with nutrients, making the Brahmaputra Valley one of the most fertile regions in India. The Brahmaputra, a symbol of unity and biodiversity, plays a crucial role in India's geography. Its story is a testament to the enduring power of nature and the intricate web of life that it supports. Now let's journey through the Godavari, often revered as the Ganges of the South. The Godavari, the second longest river in India, is a vital lifeline for the southern region, coursing over a distance of around 1,000 kilometers. Our journey begins in the Western Ghats in the state of Maharashtra. Here, nestled amidst the hills, is the small town of Trimbakeshwar, the birthplace of the Godavari. From here, the river embarks on its long journey, flowing eastwards towards the Bay of Bengal. As it meanders across the landscape, the Godavari is joined by several tributaries, both large and small. Some of the major ones include the Purna, the Pranita, the Manjira, and the Indravati. Each of these tributaries enriches the Godavari, adding to its volume and vitality. The river plays a significant role in the lives of the people residing along its banks. It is not just a source of water, but also a symbol of culture and spirituality. Many festivals and religious ceremonies are held on its banks, with the Kumbh Mela at Trimbakeshwar being one of the most significant. People from all walks of life gather here, seeking solace and salvation in the river's sacred waters. But the Godavari's significance extends beyond the spiritual. It is a major source of irrigation for the southern region, nurturing vast expanses of fertile land. The river's waters sustain a variety of crops, from rice and cotton to sugarcane and pulses. This makes the Godavari an essential element in the region's agricultural economy. Yet the river's journey is not always smooth. During the monsoon season, it often overflows its banks, causing widespread flooding. But even in adversity, the river is a source of life, replenishing the soil with nutrients and ensuring a bountiful harvest in the seasons to come. The Godavari, with its vast spread and cultural reverence, enriches the southern part of India. Its waters nurture the land, sustain life, and embody a deep-seated spiritual significance, truly earning it the title of the Ganges of the South. Finally, let's traverse the remaining major river systems in India. These include the Krishna, the Mahanadi, the Narmada, the Tapti, the Indus, and the Kaveri. Each river has its own unique story to tell, etched in its waters, its banks, and the life it sustains. Let's start with the Krishna River, often referred to as the Rice Bowl of India. Originating from the Western Ghats in Maharashtra, it stretches over a length of approximately 800 kilometers. It journeys through Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh before finally merging into the Bay of Bengal. The Krishna River is known for its numerous tributaries, including the Koyna, the Bhima, the Malaprabha, the Ghataprabha, the Yurla, the Warna, the Dindi, the Musi, and the Paleru. This river is a lifeline for millions, providing water for irrigation and drinking purposes. Next, we have the Mahanadi River, a major river in east-central India. The Mahanadi originates from the highlands of Chhattisgarh and travels nearly 900 kilometers before it empties into the Bay of Bengal. It is known for its large number of tributaries, which include the Sionath, the Hasdeo, the Mand, the Ib, and the Ong. The Mahanadi is a vital source of irrigation for the states of Chhattisgarh and Odisha. Moving on, we encounter the Narmada River, fondly known as the lifeline of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. The Narmada originates from the Amarkantak Plateau in Madhya Pradesh and flows in a rift valley between the Vindhya and Satpura ranges. With a length of around 1,300 kilometers, it is one of the longest rivers in India that flows in a westward direction, ultimately emptying into the Arabian Sea. The Narmada has very few tributaries, the most notable being the Hiran, the Buraner, the Banjar, the Sher, and the Shakar. Next in line is the Tapti River, another westward flowing river of peninsular India. It originates in the eastern Satpura range of southern Madhya Pradesh and flows westwards, draining into the Gulf of Khambat in the Arabian Sea. Its main tributaries are the Purna, the Girna, the Panzara, the Waghur, and the Bori. The Tapti River serves as a major water source for the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. The Indus River, one of the longest rivers in Asia, originates near Lake Mansarovar in the Tibetan Plateau. It flows through China, India, and Pakistan, covering a whopping length of approximately 2,800 kilometers before it drains into the Arabian Sea. The Indus River has several tributaries. The most significant ones in India are the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, and the Sutlej. This river system is crucial for agriculture and hydroelectric power generation in the region. Last but certainly not least, we have the Kaveri River, often referred to as the Ganges of the South. The Kaveri originates in the western Ghats of Karnataka and flows southeast for around 800 kilometers before it empties into the Bay of Bengal. Its main tributaries include the Shimsha, the Hemavati, the Arkavati, the Honohol, the Lakshmana Tirtha, the Kabini, the Bhavani, the Noyal, and the Amaravati. The Kaveri River provides drinking water and irrigation facilities to Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Each river system, with its unique characteristics, contributes to the diverse and vibrant geography of India. Through their journey from their origins to their confluence with the sea, they nourish the land, support agriculture, and sustain life in myriad forms. So the next time you stand by the banks of a river, remember you're witnessing a tale as old as time, a tale of a river's journey through the heart of India. Having journeyed through India's major river systems, let's distill the key takeaways. India, a land of diverse geography and vibrant cultures, is crisscrossed by 9 major river systems. Each of these rivers has its own unique characteristics, and together they play a crucial role in shaping the country's physical landscape, cultural ethos, economic activities, and biodiversity. The Ganges, often referred to as the lifeline of India, originates in the Gangotri Glacier in Uttarakhand and flows through the northern plains into Bangladesh. Spanning over 2,500 kilometers, it's not just a river but a symbol of faith and purity for millions of Indians. The Ganges Basin, home to over 400 million people, is one of the most densely populated areas in the world. The Brahmaputra, a transboundary river, begins its journey in the Yangtze Glacier in Tibet, China, and traverses through India and Bangladesh before meeting the Bay of Bengal. Known for its ferocious monsoon floods, the Brahmaputra is the lifeline of northeast India, supporting agriculture, fishing, and transportation. The Godavari, often referred to as the Ganges of the South, originates in the western Ghats in Maharashtra and flows eastwards into the Bay of Bengal. It's India's second longest river, and its basin is a significant hub of agriculture, supporting crops like cotton, sugarcane, and paddy. Apart from these, there are other major river systems like the Yamuna, the Krishna, the Narmada, the Kaveri, the Mahanadi, and the Tapti. Each of these rivers has its own unique characteristics, and together they irrigate the lands, power the industries, enrich the biodiversity, and influence the cultural practices of the regions they flow through. These rivers also play a significant role in India's geography. They have created fertile plains, carved out deep valleys, and formed intricate deltas, shaping the country's diverse physical landscape. Moreover, they are the primary source of water for irrigation, drinking, and industrial use, thereby playing a crucial role in supporting India's burgeoning population and economy. However, these river systems are not just about physical geography and economic activities. They are deeply intertwined with India's cultural ethos. They are worshipped as deities, celebrated in festivals, and revered in literature and folklore. They are the sites of ancient cities, sacred shrines, and historical landmarks. They are the threads that weave together the rich tapestry of India's cultural heritage. As we can see, the river systems of India not only shape the country's physical landscape but also influence its cultural ethos, economic activities, and biodiversity. So, next time you think of India, remember its mighty rivers that flow through the heart of the country, shaping its identity.